Okay, so my first question to you is can you tell me about your current role at Allstate and what a typical day looks like for you?
Yeah, so basically, go in the office in the morning. My job at Allstate is basically to connect old clients back to our business that they used to be clients for. So I'm basically on the phones all day, cold calling, and we call them winbacks. So I'm cold calling old clients that are basically have used to have auto insurance. They usually have two or more cars since their rates are going to be better. Or I'm calling back current clients that have home insurance but don't have auto insurance, and letting them know that they could have a discount on their home if they add their auto insurance. So just basically trying to get auto insurance back, but I'm cold calling probably like 100, 200 calls a day.
Okay, interesting. What was your path to getting into finance and how did you end up at Allstate?
Um, my dad was a finance major at San Jose State, and he kind of instilled in me that um, being very analytical and understanding numbers is very important to be in the business world. And it kind of persuaded me to be a finance major. And um, joining Allstate is it was a good experience. My family has insurance experience before, so they helped me out and helped me understand um, how to get in the role. But it was hard. You have to interview, and you just have to network and have a good LinkedIn. And it's very important to be a good communicator as well.
hmm So, what skills or experiences from college have been most helpful in your job so far?
Probably time management and I would say time management and probably just my communicating classes, because time management is really important to lay out your whole day and all your tasks you have to do, and being a good communicator since I'm on the phones all day. Cold calling, you have to be able to persuade people and get them to trust you, so it's a very important skill to have.
Awesome. So, what is something that you enjoy most about working in the finance industry?
I think helping people in general is really important to me, and like if I'm helping people and they like the rate they got, they like the insurance they have, and they're getting helped out, it reflects back onto me thinking I did a good job for them, and leading them, having a better peace of mind in life while having good insurance.
Okay. And what would you say are some of the biggest challenges that you face in your current role?
Um, One of the biggest challenges is being, decently young. People are not going to trust me as much as someone with more experience. So, you have to understand how to talk to different types of age groups to, older people that I'm cold calling might want to have a longer conversation than someone that is younger and just wants to get a good rate on their insurance. So you have to understand what audience you're talking to, and also just sounding confident over the phone no matter what age you are or what experience you have, so they can be able to trust you and you can sell them whatever product you're selling.
Okay. How do you stay updated with changes in the finance and insurance industries?
Um, I think just watching the news on insurance and markets overall, and understand just being in the loop of everything. Like when the fires happened in Los Angeles, that took a big hit on insurance. So just staying up to date with that, if because people come in and ask questions, you have to be educated on um, what the insurance world is and what current rates are. So just watching the news and just being updated on like current world things going on.
Oh, awesome. What kind of advice would you give someone looking to start a career in finance or even work at a company like Allstate?
Network is extremely important, and update your LinkedIn, update your resume, learn how to communicate with people very well, learn to be personable and be able to get people to like you in a way, and have a good presence over the phone, and just being confident over the phone. Um, and if you're able to network and just talk to as many people as possible, you can find different people that would help you and give you opportunity.
And going off that question, are there any tools, certifications, or technical skills you'd recommend to someone learning before entering the field?
Um, in insurance in general, it depends what you want to get into, but there's definitely some like Excel courses you could be taking that eStill Secured um, offer, and there's a few and obviously you can get your insurance license as well. But there's a few Excel courses you could be taking that helps you out. Or if you're already in school, take a communication class that, or like a speaking class that could help you kind of develop your skills and learn how to get people to trust you and get a good sales mindset going.
Okay. How does finance at an insurance company like Allstate differ from finance in other industries?
Um, so finance is gonna differ from insurance because you're not dealing with as much finance in insurance. You're still dealing with numbers and and looking at different rates and whatnot. But comparing it to like investment banking or something like that, um, we're not taking people's investments and we're not trying to make them more money with their investments. We're selling insurance. So whatever the insurance rate could be, it could be up 25%. So you're gonna have to see how much the insurance is going up each year for their home insurance, for example, or it's very minimal. It's very more of a minimal amount of finance compared to like investment banking, becoming an analyst, or helping people with their investments.
Okay. And to conclude, where do you see your career going in the next 5 years, and how are you preparing for that future?
Um, in the next 5 years, I see myself becoming a real estate agent, and leaving the insurance field. The way I'm doing that is I'm just been networking a ton, as much as possible, and putting myself in the right opportunities with different people, joining a very collaborative team that's going to help me with mentorship and help me learn real estate markets and how to have success in the real estate field and how to just build my network portfolio as much as possible.
All right. Awesome.